World Tour, where we are in southeast China, Jinjiang, and it's time for the women's final. Hello there and welcome to China. My name is Louis Lett and I have the absolute honour of calling this really intriguing, interesting final of the women's competition between Australia and the USA. We're in Jinjiang in the Fujian province of China, and this game is going to have a little bit of everything. It's a game that's been played before here between Australia and the USA. Artacho and Clancy are on great form, but they have a stern test on their hands. The weather, well, it is overcast and there is a little bit of drizzle in the air now. The air temperature has gone down in the last hour or so, and there's a slight breeze, but it's still quite sticky and humid. We're almost ready to go. The USA have come through the qualification. 12 seeds, but qualified earlier on in the week with three-time Olympic gold medalist, legend Walsh Jennings, looking for gold medal number 6, which would put us 6 away from being the World Tour gold medal front runner of all time. She's now playing her volleyball with Brooke Sweat in your picture, an Olympian from 2016 with Lauren Fendrick, and they're getting better and better as the weeks go on. They really are. A 5th last week in Brazil, and now they're in the final. Another team who are improving week by week are Australia. The Asian champions just last week, a bronze medal in Xiamen here a month ago. Now they go for their first 4-star gold since Espino last July. On the left of your screen is Artacho. The screen's changed, but previously on the right was Clancy, the blocker of the pair, who made 9 blocks in the semi-final against a Brazilian team who are playing so well at the moment in Ana Patricia and Rebecca. 9 blocks and great serving from Artacho, or M-Fei as they call it. The referees for this one: Mariko Satomi from Japan. And on the sand, the second referee, Wang Leijun. Big cheers for the Chinese official. So Australia to be introduced first into this ladies' gold medal match. It's the 3rd time that these two teams have met. 1 win each in the head-to-heads. But first, number 1, Artacho, the 25-year-old former world age group champion at under 23 level, now playing her volleyball with Clancy, the 26-year-old. Team training in Adelaide underneath coach Kirk Pittman. They're doing very well at the moment. Their opponents, well, names do not get any bigger than this in beach volleyball. Walsh Jennings, 3-time Olympic champion with Misty May, a bronze in 2016 with April Ross. She's going again now with Brooke Sweat, and you can just never write Walsh Jennings off as she makes her way into the arena for 137th final. And her partner, Brooke Sweat, has never won an FIVB World Tour event, has come second twice, so this is a big occasion for Brooke Sweat. Big occasions all round, because Walsh Jennings as well just keeps reinventing herself and staying at the top of her game. Brooke Sweat will get us underway here in the ladies' final. It's a good serve onto Artacho. Drops it short. Sweat at full stretch. If this is a sign of things to come. We're in for an absolute treat. The two ball from Australia, it's something we're going to see a lot of. They try and spread the net as much as possible, counter-attack by getting the ball in on two. Exciting game, this one. Brooks at the target. Attacking on an angle, chipping back to the line. The Americans will look to use the two ball as well, just as the Aussies are now. It's exactly as their game runs. They score their attacks or their success on whether the pass can utilize the two ball. Trying to be as aggressive as possible. Wider plays now, trying to run around Walsh. Jennings trying to make a move across the net so they can move the ball off of her on the hands. It's a tool from Maria Fay. Artacho. Artacho, who won the World Under-23s with Nicole Laird back in 2014, but the other 4 wins have come with Taliqua Clancy over the last 2 years. A successful pairing. And Fay the target again. The back set has been called from Taliqua Clancy. Fast start this from the USA. It really is. Brooks Sweat doing the damage from behind the service line. Previous partners include Jennifer Fotma, Lauren Fendrick, as there's another race as well. Sweat, who could have a career highlight today after making her pro beach volleyball debut in 2007. 13-year career already, getting a little bit of luck off the net band. Two in a row from Sweat. She tries to serve aggressively as close to the net as possible. More joy off the hands from Artacho. They're going off the hands of potentially the best player that's ever played the game. 3 Olympic golds in an Olympic sport that's only been alive since '96 at Olympic level. That's some record from Kerry Walsh. Jennings chops it back. How on earth did she manage that? Facing almost the left-hand corner. She plays it short to the right-hand side, almost dislocating her shoulder in the meantime. Two balls coming. Fire from Australia. Both teams bringing the heat. Exactly their tactic. Pass well enough to attack before the blocker gets to the net. Clancy, slightly long. This Australian team were 11-3 down to Brazil in the semi-final in the second set, and they came all the way back. 9 blocks from Clancy. I think it was 10 serves in a row from Maria Fay. 2 missed serves in a row. Kerry Walsh Jennings, so many awards. Best blocker in 2005, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 14. Best hitter, 5, 6, 7, 12, 16. So many more. Inspirational, outstanding sports person. You name it, Kerry Walsh has won it. Brooks Sweat is looking to win her first World Tour event. She's won on the Norsekas. AVP as well with Lauren Fendrick. Australia doing what Australia do, running the back set. Again, running the ball across, using all 8 meters of the net to attack, outrunning the block of Walsh Jennings and doing a fine job of it. Not much between the pairings. Clancy serving. Formerly played with Lou Bowden on the World Tour. It's a late break. Potentially Australia suggesting that Brooks Sweat would not hit the ball hard, so retreating the block. Punished. platform on the ball from Maria Fay. Artacho, really good. She holds it for a long time, Artacho. Soft and smooth. Great passer of the ball. Back to 2. Service pressure on Brooke Sweat again. It's a good platform from her as well into the center of the court. They're in system, chipping the line. Well seen, it has to go over this time. On the turn, Deliqua Clancy. Agile, dynamic, thunderous from the Aussie. Artacho again, serving Brooke Sweat. It's a quicker pass under pressure from Walsh Jennings. Unreal set. Really was. Chasing hard, but still managing to have a really long, smooth touch of the ball. Keeps in front of Brooke Sweat. She does the rest. Short ball. Deliqua Clancy. They've seen that from the previous game. She gets her approach so well, though. Clancy! But waiting, lurking to pounce. Walsh Jennings. Couldn't hit any sharper than that, Clancy. Looking to run the 2 balls, spreading the play again. Australia with incredible ball control from left to right. Once upon a time, people thought ball control was keeping control of the ball over a short distance. Not nowadays. The game has changed. At the target, inside. Good feet to the ball from Brooke Sweat, turn back to the line. Technical timeout has come round at a rate of knots, isn't it? 12-9. Brooke Sweat playing really nicely, eager for her first World Tour victory. You can see why. If they break, she scores. If they stay on, she scores. Good work from Brooke Sweat. 3-point game. Second half, really, of this first set. Wide plays again. Lights out from Kerry Walsh Jennings on Maria Fay Artacho. Great run this for the Americans. This would be vital for them going forward. World ranking points pushing towards the Tokyo Olympics after, especially April Ross, Alex Kleinman winning last week in Brazil. The USA and Brazil are coming strong again. Timeouts from Australia. Post-technical, they needed to get scoring, the Australians, but it's the USA that have scored all the points so far. Kerry Walsh Jennings can just never, ever write her off, can you? Just keeps coming back at the top of the game. This team currently training in Hermosa Beach. Walsh Jennings' husband, Casey Jennings, was one of the top players on the men's Beach Volleyball World Tour for a long time. Sure. He'll be watching very closely here. Good timeout from Australia. Australia need a few here, 4 down. Very deep passing from Brooke Sweat. You can just see how well she tracks the ball. She goes back with it, keeps her shoulders behind the ball, but what a dig that is as well. Game on. Both teams giving it everything here, and Walsh Jennings, no surprises, has the last laugh again. Clancy down the line, it's a quick contact, having gone to Artacho because the ball was so tight. Just stabs the knuckle at it. The knuckle will usually come out when the ball's tight to the net to try and get some sort of loft on it. Clancy, who has a very strong jump serve, but she needs one now. She does get one, but Brooke Sweat, as she has done all day long, past absolute nails. Australia giving loads of heart and desire. They have a chance on the counter. No, Sweat again makes the play. It's tight from Walsh Jennings, too tight for Brooke Sweat. Persistence throughout the rally pays off for Australia. Maybe that's a turning point, maybe. Service pressure again from Clancy. It's tight, it's off the net. Chance on 2 for Clancy, it's close. The line judge says out, and there's a change of ends. It's a game of inches, it really is. Good decision to counter-attack, go on 2. Missing by the narrowest of margins. Brooke Sweat serving again, that really zippy float serve. Wide ball, high line, something that the Australians love, but Sweat's equal to it again. She's having an absolute worldie, Brooke Sweat, out there today. It's tight, chance for Walsh Jennings. Brooke Sweat is just chasing everything down, not making any errors either. And they're just working their way through the point until they get their opportunity. Wide. Artacho, 3 will do it for the USA. Brooke Sweat again, causing pressure from the baseline now. From Florida. On 2, Australia. Just squeeze it through the hands of Walsh Jennings. Artacho serving, 5 down Australia. Off the net though, chance here maybe to make a dig, but Walsh Jennings out of system. Does a great job with the feet to get out, does a fantastic job with the arm to steer it away, and she just misses the sideline. Courageous swing though. One back. Maybe 2. Out of system now, Brooke Sweat. Can't really get one away. Good touch. What a set that is! Australia back in this one. Artacho from nowhere. Almost to the baseline. Spreads the ball wide. Clancy is so athletic. She'll get after that all day long. Good run this for Australia. Remember, they were 11-3 down in the previous game. They came back, missed serve. side out from Artacho. There's a change of ends at 19-16. Still to play for here. The USA still need to find 2 points going through the body. Walsh jumping back to the line. Clancy, huge serve on Walsh Jennings. From the left side, she has a little look at the court and just rolls it away. Such an important swing in beach volleyball to be able to work off the body, wrist away. Walsh Jennings, calm. Brooke Sweat's having a great game. His first set has been so quick. Wide plays again. Clancy putting the ball on the spot. The setting of the wide ball, technically very good, extending through the ball. Extension of the elbows. Lovely bit of work with the spike from Artacho. Now she's serving. Brooke Sweat the target again. It's another set point, goes to the line, seals it. But they run off the court very quickly because it's still business time. Very much so for the USA. Brooke Sweat, Walsh Jennings are here to do business. No celebrations, but what a start for them. Brooke Sweat sweeping up, serving well and siding out. Can't remember so many errors from her. Walsh Jennings, faultless again. And after beating the Australians in the pool stage, they're 1-0 up again here. So confirmation of the first set of this women's gold medal match. Walsh Jennings, Brooke Sweat take it 21-17. Set 2 could be very different though. Who knows what's coming our way in the next 15 minutes or so. Australia starting with the serve. Sweat has passed really well. Quicker play. Just worked to the line again. How impressive has Brooke Sweat been? I'd love to see how many balls that she sided out here. Can't remember. Clancy, Artacho getting too many blocks on her. Back to the line goes Maria Fay. Artacho, also known as M. Fay. Interesting to see how the Australians stick together. They're a tight unit, and it's an ace from Clancy, and that's what she's capable of. Good toss of the ball. Chasing after it with the feet, keeping in front of her all the time. Sweat from the right side. They're breaking on her a lot. They can't seem to find the right recipe for success here, the Australians. When they stay at the net blocking, she finds a shot around them, and when they break, she goes more powerfully. Artacho goes rolling away. Artacho using the 2-ball this time, getting her feet inside the ball, working it back. Good service to the line, really pinning Brooke Sweat to the sideline. Vision, exemplary. How long can Brooke Sweat side out like this for? Apart from getting aced to the sideline. And she gets an ace back as well. Deja vu here from the first set. Had a great service game as well. Flat, the ball's moving. It's difficult to track. It's difficult to get a soft platform on it. Good passing on two. It's well seen from Walsh. Jennings paying attention all the time for the way that Australia play their ball. Knuckle to the line from Clancy. Jennings, good footwork to get out to try and create an angle. Chipped over. Clancy in front of Artacho. It's a big game, this one. Can't remember too many runs of points. Feet to the ball from Clancy, back to the line. On the turn, Walsh Jennings stays high with the snap on the turn. Australia have opened up a 2-point lead again. Two ball. You can see it's so early, but athleticism from both players key here. It's not easy to get the feet inside the ball and turn it back to the line on the right side on that second ball. Service pressure, but again, it's perfect passing. It's a rare error from Walsh Jennings. That's the one that Australia needed. They haven't scored many from the baseline in their block defenses because the USA are playing so well. This time long. Artacho, an Olympian from 2016, as is Clancy and Brooke Sweat, all with different partners than they're playing with now, though. Brooke Sweat again, serving straight down the line, doing so much damage, hungry for the first win on the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour. Hammer angle from Clancy is good. This time inside, great serving from Clancy, moving Sweat in really short to the line. It's well seen from Brooke Sweat, very square on there at the net. Clancy almost gave it away a little bit. Second chance on the left side. Big swing from Clancy. Seen again from Walsh Jennings. Patience from Clancy. It's a wide ball from Australia. It's what they do the best. Spread the net in chip high line from Artacho. They had to be patient throughout. Both teams playing a very high level. Again, serving well. Back set this time from Walsh Jennings. Parked again. Artacho, and then to the line. Not only is it a great swing, it's a very good set. It's another one that's 5 or 6 meters. Not quite balanced. Has to use a lot of arms there, Clancy. Accurate spiking. Inside again, great run this from Australia. Maybe their best run of this game so far, but Brooke Sweat's back on a roll. Delightful just to watch her pat the ball around when Australia keep a block at the net. Wider, quicker plays. Huge! Brooke Sweat just parks again and makes a dig, one-handed. But the second chance on two, hammer from Clancy. The crowd love it, and so they should. Brooke Sweat playing defense like an absolute Trojan. Chase on for Walsh Jennings. But unfortunately, a free ball will always be put away from Clancy. The Australian duo that won the Asian Championships last week in China. They've had a good 3 weeks here. Brooke Sweat sides out again. Side out percentages in this game must be pretty impressive. Side out the phase of the game when your team are receiving serve. Two ball, a threat again. Seen this time, she's sitting very narrow there. Sweat watching everything on two from the center of court. Wider place, no block this time. Chopped back, where last time Artacho went to the line. Now she just chops it back angle. They're growing here, Australia. They really are. Will they grow enough to take gold? Some wonderful shots. It's very difficult for the blocker to chase the game down, especially if they want to break on the wide ball that Australia use all the time, because they have to run across the net more distance and then decide to break back to the same area, which again is more distance, so it takes more time. So the Australian way is very testing for a block defense team. Clancy. Now leading by one, but there's a little bit of two play from Walsh Jennings as well. Great feet. Great. Tied at 11s. Passing good from Clancy. Again, bringing the ball inside. Chipping line from Clancy. So athletic. Artacho serving. It's another pressurized serve. Brooke Sweat retreating plays again. The decision making here from Brooke Sweat, so good. Because she's chipping it around so well, Australia feel like they have to break off the net very late, but when they do that, Brooke Sweat goes to town, showing that she can hit the ball as well as shoot it around. Jumbo knuckle. Net touch though against Walsh Jennings. Passing straight, chipping back to the line, not seen from Australia this time. And Misty May Trainer is currently 5th in the FIVB World Tour Women's Individual Medals list. Larissa leading that with 62 golds, but Kerry Walsh Jennings is 2nd place with 55, so they would be 56, and it'd be pretty special to get closer to that. And she's getting closer to winning all the time. Great passing. Again from Brooke Sweat, just trying to get her on the net every time. On two, no, dummy two ball. Chasing back in is Walsh Jennings, and because she's chasing in, she leaves herself a little bit exposed, so Clancy takes her on and wins. 14-all. Pressure time is coming. It's a different game to what some would have expected, maybe myself included. Sweat. No block again. They break angle. It's a good break as well. We haven't seen that yet from Australia, and it worked. Breaking the angle, so letting the defender take more of the power line from Brooks Sweat. Clancy taking the softer spike. Very smart. Chopping back to the angle, 2 digs in a row at really crunch time, but it's tight. And that's exactly what Walsh Jennings would have wanted. So we go back to 15-all. Fast passing, back set, Clancy will take the line on here, but waiting for her. 3-time Olympic gold medalist, Kerry Walsh Jennings. She knows she has to get a hurry on that. She has to jump back to the line as well to make sure it's covered. This is what Australia do best. What a game. It's a game of thinking. Lots of problem solving, decision making. The break on the angle from Australia was very good. The blocking as well from Walsh Jennings. Some big plays coming our way from Jinjiang. Slight problems here for Australia because Brooks Sweat has served well throughout this match. She's at the baseline again. Passing, perfect, smooth and slow. And Brooks Sweat again with the dig, but matching her is Artacho. Then she goes on the cut shot, but matching her is Brooks Sweat. What a rally this one is. No one can put it away. Artacho just out of reach. Unbelievable. 2-point game. Knuckle back to the line is wide, and Kerry Walsh Jennings may have won the lot in this sport, but she's so competitive. Cheering every single point. She knows that a 3-point gap at this time is essential. They've been flawless today. They really have. Back set, going to the line again, knuckle line. It's really smart. Clancy knows that Brooks Sweat has to swing around to defend the cross-court play. So anything high over the top will score. It's a good look at the defender as well. You can see Clancy. Passing good again from the Americans. They've done so well, but this battle continues. My word, change event. 2 minutes ago, the Australians were struggling. And now look, 2 in a row, and they're in the hunt. Fast passing again, has to get in quick. Clancy, robust swing from Walsh Jennings. Super pumped. Great passing. Artacho. No block. No respect given at all. Trying to do that every single time, the Australians, when Kerry Walsh Jennings is penetrating to the net to block. Australia, they need one here. They really do. It's a good chance, out of system a little bit from Brooks Sweat. She goes for the short one, it's successful. And just when they needed one, maybe the tables have turned. And it's time for the Americans to swim against the tide for a moment. But if they side out here, America, they still have a chance. And the ball's long from Artacho. So match point to the USA for gold. A first, maybe, for Brooke Sweat. 56 for Kerry Walsh Jennings. A back set again, Clancy off the block with a third. Here's a chance for Walsh Jennings, and they've done it! The Americans are back with back-to-back wins on the FIVB World Tour. Last week it was April Ross and Alex Lyman, and this week Kerry Walsh Jennings. She's back with new partner Brooke Sweat, and it's her first FIVB World Tour win. The ball onto the knuckle over the block was how the deal was done, and what a performance against an Australian team who have played so well, but will have to settle for silver after bronze in Xiamen. Kerry Walsh Jennings is timeless, but Brooke Sweat was incredible today as the women's gold medal has been confirmed. The USA 21-17, 21-19. A day to remember for Kerry Walsh Jennings and Brooke Sweat. What a performance. Commiserations to the Australians. They will be back, that's for sure. They're a team in fine form. High fives all round. 56 wins on the World Tour. 40 years of age. Have to be in awe of Kerry Walsh Jennings and what she's achieved and what she gives back to the sport as well. And Brooke Sweat, what a day for her. As we head down courtside to hear from our winners in just a moment. Looks as if they might be a little bit busy at the moment as they receive their medals. One to treasure for Brooke Sweat, and another one to treasure for Kerry Walsh Jennings. Smiles all around. What an achievement. The USA are back on the top of the podium.
How does it gold medal feel?
Man, it's been so long. It just feels good. It feels good to play well as a team. It feels good to improve. It feels good to finish on top. The world is so good at volleyball, so you have to be the best on that day to win, and we played great and so fun.
What does this gold mean for you, Brooke?
It's my first one, so to get it with Kerry and in such a great tournament, playing some great teams, so I'm so excited and looking forward to more.
Tell me a little bit more about the match.
Man, you know, the Aussies they're so good. They're just very athletic, very physical, and they just use their athleticism against you. You know, I just feel like we had to play well. I feel like we made a couple mistakes here and there and let them back in a couple times, but when you keep the ball in play, you always have a chance. But they're so good. We're getting better, and it feels great.
So what does this goal mean for the team moving forward?
It's huge, 800 points.
Yeah, we're crawling our way up the ranks, not just with the world, but the US teams too. So we just want to keep going, and as long as we keep getting better and better, we're not going to be worried about points and stuff. So yeah, it's awesome right now, and we got to get back to work soon. So
yeah,
I'm ready.
Yes, Joey, Sundance, Scouty, Casey Thomas, I love you. Sadie
Grace.
Thank you.
Shout out to the families, but a very happy USA team, and you can understand why. Kerry Walsh Jennings is back on top of World Volleyball, and Brooke Sweat has just won her first ever FIVB World Tour event. Congratulations to the USA, commiserations to Australia as we have a look at some highlights. Well, there you have it. The podium has been settled. The USA, Australia, and Brazil take the bronze. What a day from the FIVB World Tour here in Jinjiang. But that's all we've got time for now, and we will see you again very, very soon. But from us, it's goodbye for now.
No, not me.
Which team goes to which side?